Of EPM Chronicles and Confessions. We're with Atilio Torres here. Atilio, could you please introduce yourself and your EPM journey?
Yeah, thanks, Tim, for having me. I have been working with EPM for 13 years, around 13 years, and started with Hyperion planning, the on-premise version, even before was acquired by Oracle. So there are
Mm,
nostalgic moments with that
yes.
software. And then I was continuing working with Hyperion with the on-premise version and dedicate several years of my career to the mining industry, around 7 years. Then, as an independent consultant, I founded my company. I settled up in Peru and started looking for other opportunities in different industries. So that gave me the opportunity to be involved in, let's say, the multitasking roles in on EPM regarding sales, marketing, and still with on the development side, like a software architect or even development projects. So nowadays this is my role, not only implementing solutions, but also looking opportunities in different countries around the region in South America.
Oh, fantastic. So
Yeah.
EPM is a very complex area. It involves a lot of skills, a lot of things. So have you had any misconceptions of, explaining what you're doing either to customers, family, whatever, exactly what EPM
Mhm.
is?
Well, it often happens that when you have these type of solutions on EPM, the strategic and analytical approach that you want to transmit to your clients is not very clear. Many people think that these tools are like ERP, or it's like a business
Yes.
intelligence reporting tool. So it
Mm,
generates expectations that they are not.
yeah.
So these helped me a lot to before starting any EPM project, to clarify the foundation of the solutions, in order to be, well instilled. So this will, benefit finance and other areas of the company. And, that's probably the most often misconceptions that people have about EPM, and as a
Yeah.
curious note, that nowadays some people still knowing the tool in general as Hyperion, instead, even
Yeah.
if they are, using
Yeah,
EPM
of
Club,
course.
but Hyperion is a famous name that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's, it's still there on the people.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yes. So what's been your biggest challenge and how have you overcome this?
Well, I can say from the technical side, there are challenges like new requirements, difficult requirements for clients, like large volumes of data or integration issues. But I can tell you, besides that, after the pandemic here,
Yeah.
in South America, the investments in technology, was not the same like other
Yeah.
years. So it had a great impact, in our business as a
Sure.
consultant. So it was very challenging to look at opportunities for mid-sized companies that was our
Sure.
target in that by that time. It's even if we had to do some another strategy in order to
Sure.
go to the client, offer the system, the model, regarding cost, regarding the way that we are implementing models. So let's say that currently the situation is better.
Yeah.
Companies are looking for more opportunities in order to implement planning tools, consolidation tools. So yeah, let's say that this by that time, was very challenging to work in on the EPM world.
Yeah. Yeah. So could
Mm.
you tell us a success story you have that you can share with the audience?
Yeah. Well, let's say that every time that you finalize a project and you hear from your client that, okay, these tools It's very cool. It's help the people. It's a success story.
Yeah.
But let me tell you about 10 years ago when I started in a mining company.
Yeah.
We started with a team from scratch,
Wow.
from
Yeah.
in one subsidiary implementing Hyperion with the people that normally was using, spreadsheets,
Right.
manual inputs, several, let's say, unorganized process. So during the years, we were implementing to different subsidiaries, and after 5 years, the whole company, the whole subsidiaries was using, EPM,
Right.
integrating the information, expand the benefits not only for financial, also but operational, different areas on the mining company, maintenance, the plant, the
Yeah.
mining operations, etc. And after that, the company was acquired by another, a bigger company that has a strong culture of doing the things on the way that currently do. In by
Sure.
that time was in Excel. And besides that, Hyperion, it's still working, and even in the
Yeah.
roadmap for the new mines, for the new company, and that makes me to believe that our work was very good, and
Yes.
the system is a success, because it still continue despite the change on people, companies, acquisitions, and all of that. So I can say that this is a success story for that.
Oh, fantastic. So,
Yeah.
could you share maybe an unforeseen moment or a funny moment in EPM, your EPM journey that you can share with the audience?
Yeah, well, as long as you were very happy and make good relationships with your client, there will be happy moments. I can remember that I had one boss, on one of my clients, that it says that if you guys, if you all the consultant team are very happy, I'm happy, and it probably makes the project very successful. So this turns on, good travels, good hotels, good meals,
Hmm.
but everybody was happy doing a good job. So it's it's a rewarding moment that I can remember, and funny moment on the project that I did.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
So you're very quite an expert. You've done EPM for a long time. Is there a best practice you can share with us? Something from your
Mm.
career?
Yeah. I can say it, I can say it first, from the, let's say, from the development side, make your applications very simplified and intuitive. It's like, put yourselves on the client's shoes and think, as your client, how they want to navigate with your model, with the design that you did. So it's a good practice. And also, ask for a second opinion when you
Sure.
do your applications, and take a second look on that. Just a second look, because on the third one, you probably,
Sure.
try to be perfectionist.
Yeah.
This at some point become a disadvantage. So it's very important to, make a balance on the work that you are doing, and even, follow the best practices that the product or the manufacturers of the software are doing. Because if they are
Sure.
doing in that way, yeah, it's a good reason to follow that, you know?
Fantastic. So,
Yeah.
wherever region we're in, youngsters are coming to our business and people are learning constantly. So, what's your
Mm.
piece of advice to people who are coming in or learning EPM?
Well, I can say for the people that is new in this world, is like, try to expand the vision that, yeah, that you have for a different perspective, not only technical but also functional. It's like, this will help to the people to understand the language that your client, your financial director or commercial or marketing director talks to you. Now, if you are a software engineer, you probably be on the technical side, but if you have the chance to explore that part, the functional
Sure.
part, it should be very helpful. or even if you are comfortable with the technical side, okay, let's have another alternative in different, in your knowledge portfolio to, have a second option of technology or a product model or whatever to, have. And this world is changing, and the
Sure.
technologies can be at some point obsolete in one moment, and then you can have another alternative to work with it.
Fantastic. So what's
Yeah.
your views on the EPM landscape, the competition, and how do you keep abreast of the knowledge? How do you keep the knowledge in?
Well, currently there is a lot of information right now on the internet, to be updated with the news on the EPM. I remember when I became a partner, in this case with Oracle, an Oracle partner, I found an interesting, a library of many articles about not
Sure.
only, let's say, the technical side for development, good practice of development, but from the sales perspective, marketing campaigns, elevator
Sure.
pitch, sales pitch, that really pleased me and found very interesting. Since then, I be aware of, podcasts, webinars, events that
Exactly.
it's around the world for the EPM. At least, let's say that once a month, I'm checking my emails about, newsletters, the releases, updates in order to apply to my clients, to the work that I currently
Sure.
do. So that's very interesting.
Fantastic. So the market's changing, and things are going, no matter which region we're in, it's a world, a global market at the
Yeah.
moment. What do you think is going to happen in the next 5 years in the industry, in EPM?
It's towards a much more simplified and sophisticated way for
Yeah.
the information management, in terms of automating the financial process. In the case of EPM, automating financial processes, let's say that more accurate predictions for the planning perspective.
Yes.
And, it's obviously enhancing them with the technologies that they are already present right now. Let's say that artificial intelligence,
Yes.
machine learning, and don't be surprised that in the midterm we can have our EPM applications with chatbots, with much more sophisticated predictions that you just receive the information and just take actions on that. So I think for the people, for us to work on this, it's let's say a challenge and a mission to translate these great benefits to our clients. And even if we currently work with a model that works, that is very well, although they have worked for years and
Mm,
continue work well today. I think the true objective of this is, make our clients competitive with these new technologies. So what is coming, I mean, I think must be looked not from a threatening perspective, but from
yeah.
an opportunity for all of us.
Opportunity. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you, sir. So, how is the job market going in South America? I mean, how are the people there? Is there a lot of good people coming and things like that? What's the market like at the moment?
As I was saying, in comparison with 3 years ago with the pandemic, it's now, more stable,
Yeah.
growing. It's getting the interest for the mid-sized companies. So
Yeah.
the challenge here for consultants and company in general, it's to, one important factor is the cost. Is the
Yeah.
cost that you can offer to these
Completely.
companies. They are
Sure.
not investing a lot on this kind
Mhm.
of tools.
Sure.
And also, deal with some, let's say, culture here in South America with bureaucracy, the
Sure.
long decisions that they take. But I think as long as the tools, the EPM tools, are innovating, showing a
Yeah.
better interface, development, more sophisticated reporting tools, because that's one thing that I expect from the EPM, that it's continues improving for the reporting tools. Maybe in the future we can see EPM like a fusion with
Yeah,
VI tools, and that would be great. And that
fantastic.
would be,
Yeah,
more attractive for these kind of companies that not only look for, let's say a planning or a consolidation tool, but also with the sophisticated reporting tools to analyze the data, through the
completely. Yeah,
Excel, through the web, through the different
yeah.
interfaces. So I have good expectations with here in South America. That's why I continue offer, my service not only in Peru when I live here,
Yeah,
but only the different countries in Central America, even for Mexico, that it's a big market,
no,
there a big challenge for us.
interesting. Yeah. Thank you
Yeah,
so much, Attilo, for today. It has been really good, really nice to see another region of this world and, get some views.
yeah,
Have a great day, and we will definitely be in touch in the future. Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Thanks to you, Ting, and best wishes in your projects.
Thank you so much. Thank you.